Aquinas distinguishes 4 types of laws. There's the eternal law, natural law, human law, and the divine law. The eternal law refers to the principles by which God made and controls the universe. Inspired by Aristotle, Aquinas argues that God created the world so that every natural thing has a purpose. For example, an acorn has the purpose of becoming an oak tree. What's more, every natural thing has an inclination to aim towards achieving its purpose, what Aristotle calls fulfilling its potential. According to God's eternal law, then, everything has a purpose and everything seeks to fulfill the purpose God has given them. Natural law refers to human participation in the eternal law, and humans do that by using their reason. So let's explain that acorns and all other natural things, given the right conditions, will just deterministically fulfill their purpose, right? They'll do it just entirely naturally. But humans are different though, because we're not like acorns. We have the ability to reason and we have free will. Unlike an acorn, we can effectively do kind of what we like to a certain extent. But reason, the ability to reason, that is our distinctively human capacity. And every natural thing has to utilize features that are characteristic of its form in order to maximize their potential, to fulfill their potential. For humans, this is our reason. So whereas all other natural things participate in the eternal law deterministically by doing what is natural to them, humans participate in the eternal law by using their reason. As a result, he identifies natural law with something called the Cinderellas Principle, which states the good is to be done and pursued and evil to be avoided. Basically, through using our reason to reflect on our desires and our actions, we arrive at this fundamental principle that we want good things and we don't want bad things. In fact, Aquinas thinks this principle is innate. And so the next step of natural law then would be to use reason to discover what these primary goods, what these natural inclinations are for humans. And then from that, we can derive secondary precepts or moral judgments about right and wrong. The human law refers to all the diverse sets of laws that humans make for themselves. Ideally, we ought to derive our laws from the natural law we discover by reason. Aquinas calls laws which are not consistent with the natural law perversions. The divine law is all the moral rules and teachings revealed in the Holy Scriptures. It's effectively the part of the eternal law that God explicitly reveals to humanity. We may be wondering, though, if all we need is our reason to discover moral principles, why do we need the 10 Commandments and other moral rules given to us by God in the Bible? Why do we need that? So these are necessary because despite our ability to reason, we sometimes reason incorrectly, especially since we have been corrupted by sin. So we make mistaken moral judgments and we do the wrong thing, thinking we're doing the good thing. So, for example, we may feel justified in seeking revenge on someone who has wronged us. But our anger may be preventing us from reasoning about how best to respond. But the divine law reminds us that we should learn to forgive and love our enemies.